Hi guys, hello and welcome everyone to the special live broadcast on Cybersecurity Blueprint for Unlocking All-Day Peace of Mind, brought to you by Briskinfosec. I'm Anisha, your host for today, and we have a fantastic session ahead. As the holiday season approaches, it's important to ensure that our online presence remains secure amongst increased cyber threats. So today we'll be diving deep into the world of cybersecurity, offering you a blueprint to safeguard your digital life during this festival time. So now we are honored to have a special guest with us today, Mr. Arulselvar Thomas, founder of Briskinfosec. He has an extensive experience in cybersecurity and he's here to share us some insights about the cybersecurity blueprint we have been discussing. I'm Mr. Arul.
Hi everyone. Good evening to everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Anisha, for the great, wonderful session. Can you able to hear me properly?
Yeah. We're able to.
Okay, fine. Yeah, sure. Thanks. Thank you.
Thank you so
So
much
let's
for
kick off.
joining.
Yeah. So let's kick off this session by discussing unique cyber threats tend to happening on the cybersecurity during the holiday season, because every year we are started to hearing from the customer on the December month they are having the phishing attack, cybersecurity attack, start mostly in the ransomware attack and all. So we thought, okay, why don't we, before getting to the December, why don't we start giving that specific awareness to everyone, not only to our customers and in the public domain, so everyone can aware about that and start preparing themselves for the holiday season. It means prepare for the attack. For that perspective, it's definitely not going to be the single software you can install and run, your problem will be solved. It's not going to be happen. So it's going to be the tiny steps we have to take day by day. Maybe it's a very short time, but we can try to identify what is the major area, and that area that customers can improvise the security and avoid the breakout holiday season. So to avoid that, we are just getting into this awareness session. So I hope it's going to be like more informative. So if you have any questions as an audience, you can always comment in the comment section. So Anisha also will emphasize on the same. And end of the session, we are ready to take that thing as well.
Thanks, Arul, for this great initiative. So, as said, before moving on, please submit your questions and concerns in the comment section. So, we'll address them as we go along. So, Arul, to start off with, can you please help us to understand the holiday cyber threat landscape?
So in a cyber threat landscape, in the sense, okay, it is like, okay, during the holiday season, what are the major attacks is happening in around the world? And as I already mentioned, there are three things is a really problematic one. First one is that no one is prepared for the cyber attack. So not only for the holiday season, in all the year, everyone go behind the compliance related audit or generic related audit and all. And no, the top management thought that, okay, we are having this compliance, so we'll be secure. So we don't need any other security strategy. And we are having the auditors from the Big Four, and they are having the green signal. Because of that, our security is really good. And they are also not questioned about the cybersecurity initiative. So we are up to the mark. Like those kind of mindsets having every business owner or the decision makers. They may not share that with others, but sometimes it's always stick in their mind. Is the security is really good in my organization or not? So that's a first myth generally having about the security strategy. Second myth is, so it's not about the organization technically prepared for the cyber defense, and they have to organic based, they have to empower every team member of the company, every employee of the company should get more aware about the cyber attacks, so that those via those people, whatever the attacks are getting into the organization can be minimized. So what are the special initiative we have taken towards that? Third one is even though the company having the internal cybersecurity team or the development team already having the good experience, they are managing the security in a biggest manner and all. And what is the level of the third party risk management, third party people are involving to ensure the level of security of the organization is really important. So these are the three major things we are planning to discuss as part of this blueprint.
Okay. So from your perspective, like what is the cybersecurity blueprint for holiday season?
It's a holiday season. For giving the better awareness, we are just named as a it's a blueprint for the holiday season. But it's not only for the holiday season. It's for uh, all the day on all the years. You have to implement this blueprint, and we have done some minimal level of changes which will fit for everyone to follow immediately within 1 week or 2 week or 3 weeks time before the holiday is getting started or before somebody is going for the long weekend, so that the organization well prepare for the cyber attack or the holiday based cyber attack themed activities. So because of that, we are coming up with this specific strategy. So it's going to be the 9 key steps you have to take it. So we are going to more in detail about that one by one.
Okay, okay, that's great. Okay, before moving on, guys, you can still know whatever your thoughts or questions you have, you can put it in the comment section. So next, moving on. So as you said, like Arul, why can't you just explain us what are the key parts of the cybersecurity, the 9 key parts, like what you said right now?
Yeah, sure. I will definitely help you on the same. So let me share my screen. Please allow me to share the screen. Anisha, can you able to see the screen?
Yes, I've shared the screen.
Oh, okay, fine. So, team, as we already discussed, okay, we thought of give you the input like what is the 9 major key parameters you have to look out before the holiday season gets started. So, December we thought that okay, it's going to be the more holiday season. So that's why we are bringing this awareness to you guys. First one is a cloud security, because cloud is now the integral part of any organization. Even if you are having just a website alone and you are not having any of the server or data center or big application and all, but those specific websites are hosted in some cloud environment or some shadow hosting environment. So our suggestion is please ensure the security of those cloud, what is happening and what is the level of security you are having. You please ask to your IT team, like, when is the last time we have done this cloud security audit or the hosted environment security audit? And before getting into the holiday season, why don't we do one last trial so that you'll be having the good confidence? Okay, so there is no public exposure or public data leakage or a bucket leakage kind of issue. So you will be having the peaceful holiday during your December season. So that's why I will always suggest go with the cloud security first, so that your the most critical data or most critical customer data or application data would be secured enough. So you are not affordable for the cloud security attack. That's why you need to take that specific decision. So that's our number one. Let's move on to number two, is a BCP and DR. It is like if a large organization you are providing the application to your customer, and you are already having the BCP DR like a business continuous planning and disaster recovery, those kind of setups you already having in your cloud environment. In the sense, go to the drills, the disaster recovery drills or something. You go to the drills before the holiday season is started, so that you will make sure, even though during the holiday season, because of some because of some security reason or some problematic one, if your if your host going to be, if your team going to be, your cloud going to be down in the sense, you can always get back and you can start focus on the customer needs. So for that, before getting to the holiday season, test your BCPDR plan whether it's perfectly working or not. That's the second one. Moving on to third one, phishing awareness campaign. As we already discussed in the introduction itself, the cybersecurity is about not only technical initiatives, it is also about the awareness initiative across the organization. So phishing is the major last 3 to 5 years. Over the phishing, lot of customized malware, even AI-based malwares are delivered to the corporate environment that is brutally creating the most damage across the organization. So ransomware, so virus are getting based on hits based on the phishing mails, and also some of the internal data theft or sensitive data theft and insider problems, and those kind of issues are coming because of the phishing awareness. So you have to educate the employees like what kind of phishing attacks or what kind of uh, what are the different types of phishing mails can be come to their inbox, how they have to respond for that. Have some kind of, yeah, the common emailers where your all the employees can forward whatever the suspicious emails they are receiving, they can just forward to one of the common email. So your security team or somebody can look into that and they can take the necessary action, creating the blockers in the email gateways and all. And also, it's not like most of the time the organizations are feel, because about the phishing, a lot of awareness content is available in the LinkedIn and available in social media everywhere. Everyone is already aware about that, so nobody will get phished. So that is the mindset they are having. So my only suggestion is you please have phishing campaign as one of the activity on every month basis, at least before the holiday season. Do at least 2 to 3 phishing campaign related session, phishing campaign related uh, camp session, and then campaign to the every employee. You can really see what is the insights and what is the level of awareness your team is having. Based on that, you can make them well aware, then you are allowing them to go for the holiday season. So you can avoid most of the attacks which is originating from the phishing based attacks. Moving on to fourth one, password reset. It's a very crucial one. As part of your technology perspective, you are depending on lot of email IDs and a lot of cloud related services, API related services. You are having the tokens, so many things your development team maybe depends on. In the December, beginning of the December itself, let's go reset all the passwords and try to use a new one and keep that password in a more secure way. Don't keep it in an Excel sheet or keep it in the emails or something. There are so many different ways are available, like a password vault kind of solutions are available. Try to figure it out, change the password, and go to that securely save the password and access to that. So that way, even though you already compromised and the data is already exposed to the public, hackers are already accessing to that, you can able to restrict them by changing the password. It's about not only the email IDs what you are using, and I'm just trying to address like what is the cloud password you are using, instance password you are using, and whatever the cryptographic key you are using anywhere for the exchange purpose. Everything you have to change it for sure. Fifth one is a ransomware readiness audit. It is a more interesting one because now in a holiday season, most of the companies are get hit by the ransomware attack only. So if you can reimagine yourself, okay, what happened if the ransomware hit in my organization? What is the level of preparedness having in my organization? Like those kind of role play session and a role play audit where you can take it so that you can easily identify what is the level of awareness your employees having and your leadership team is having, and what is the level of different real vulnerabilities really exist in your organization which is prone to ransomware attack. So I would suggest, if you are already capable enough as a technical perspective, you can go by yourself. But my suggestion is always try to align with the third party people and ask them to do the audit so that you will be having the realistic view of the ransomware attack readiness audit. And they will be providing the clear blueprint like how you have to get into that. It's not always possible like you can able to address everything as a one shot within a holiday season, but you can definitely prioritize it, address the prioritized areas in an immediate manner. So sixth one is a CISO holiday readiness audit. It is really an interesting one because now the chief information security officer, most of the companies, they are those the senior level of designation people not getting the holiday during the this kind of festival season because everyone knows about the okay what happened if the cyber attack is happening. CISO is not available in the sense he is not able to take decisions immediately and all. So for that, you can plan. The CISO who is planning for the vacation or holiday or something, you can definitely prepare what is the readiness plan you are having, who is after you, what is the level of power you are going to give, and what is the level of the communication matrix you are going to create, and what is the different the prone to attack scenarios or prone to attack threats are available in your organization. What is the immediate actions you have taken, but that may not be perfect one. And for that, what is the additional compensate measurement you have taken? So that you have to think a lot and you have to see. That is a CISO holiday readiness audit. So seventh one, emergency hotline with cross-functional teams. Uh, we have discussed about the CISO in the last slide, but this one is emergency hotline with a cross-functional team in the sense. Take example, if you have a company, you have a development team, cloud team, and security testing team, and you have a functional team in the sense. All the team leads or sub team leads should be create some kind of emergency group, even though they are in the holiday, and it would be nice to have some sync up within a weekly one time or sometime during their holiday time. And if it is anything goes bad, and immediately that specific hotline team can be get informed and they can start give their support immediately. So for that perspective, I would suggest we can go for the emergency hotline with a cross functionality. It's not about the cybersecurity team responsibility, it's a whole organization's team leaders responsibility to ensure the security of the organization so that their job is secure, the company would be secure, and they can scale and they can grow along with the company. Eighth one, travel security is very important. If you must travel during the holiday, never ever travel without your official laptop. Sometimes the travel, you always keep the laptop in your home and you are gone for the vacation because you don't want any disturb from the company, but at the same time, I would suggest the company owners to ensure your employees are carrying the official laptop for sure for the vacation as well. If anything goes bad, if they are going to access the public access or public internet or public cafe based different laptops or something, and those security issues or those scenarios would be create even more complicated compared to when they are using their own laptop. So for the best practice perspective, for the worst support perspective, to avoid the worst scenarios perspective, I would suggest always your critical employees always have a laptop when they are traveling so that they can able to extend their support for the same. The last and final one, we are going to discuss about cybersecurity awareness for a training, awareness or training for the remote workers. So some employees, some companies directly declare that because this festival season, people can work from home and people can work from anywhere based on your device or corporate device, whatever it is. At that time, you have to make sure the business owner should make sure like they have to ask a question: am I given enough cybersecurity awareness to my employees to do the work from home from their side? What are the threats are coming, whether they know, and are they already undergone with some of the cybersecurity campaign, like a phishing campaign, ransomware readiness based campaign, and all. Is it fine the people can work from home? You have to ask those kind of questions and try to do the measurement, because you have a time now. Now just we are mid of November, and mostly from the last week of November onwards, the holiday season will be open, and so many people will be traveling. So I would suggest you still have a time, focus on that and educate your team. So that is the greatest advice I can give from my side. So I hope we have discussed all these 9 key strategy. So finally, I want to give the quote: remember that cybersecurity is not just for the holiday. It's a year-round commitment to protecting your digital life. So keep that in your keep that in your mind, and do all the things in a proper manner. So this is what the 9 different strategies we thought of educate you guys. I hope it's useful. Anisha, over to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Harul. It was very informative, and thank you for your insights. So
Yeah,
it's time to engage with your audience.
Yeah.
So I'll ask questions by referring the comments.
Yeah.
So Nisha has raised the question, like best practice to follow to social media post. Follow to post my holiday season post in social media.
Okay, fine, fine. I got the question. It is like okay,
Follow
during the holiday
post my
season.
holiday season, yes.
Yeah. So it is like during the holiday season, people will be on the vacation. They want to share their photos in LinkedIn as well as other social media as well. Depends on what kind of event it is. But now the hackers are more smarter, and they can able to identify based on your vacation photos and based on the location what you are sharing. They can able to start creating the threat scenarios against you, or using your name or using your scenarios, having the threats against the organization. So my only suggestion is, okay, you just to go and take a lot of photos and all, but you please reiterate yourself one more time, like, do you want to post that specific post only on that specific day? Is it really mandatory? That you can ask yourself. Because take example for the Christmas vacation, you have been there, you have taken the photos and all, but I would suggest, okay, you can still share that specific photo once you come back to your office, and once you come back to your real location, once you access to your laptop, access to your own location, it is a peaceful and normal location where you live. In the sense, if you share in the sense, even though somebody is trying to do something, the threat scenarios are coming, in the sense, you can easily avoid those problems. So my suggestion, you please always think that is, as a cybersecurity perspective, the instant updates about what we are doing on everyday basis or where we are going is not advisable. Let's stick on that. That is good for your own personal situation as well as a corporate perspective.
Thank you. Hope Nisha's got an answer. So next, Philip has raised, what metrics or KPI can organization use to measure the success of implementing the cybersecurity blueprint?
The KPI is we already discussed. Like there are 9 strategies we have discussed, right? In that, I will give you one example. The phishing campaign is one of the things we have discussed. In a phishing campaign, if the 100 members available in the organization, when they are going to have 2 or 3 different phishing campaign, one is against the ransomware attack, one is against the online fraud, or one is against the e-commerce website related, the companies can automatically get the click rates and download rates and response rate, and based on that, that is one of the key metrics, like how their employees are really aware on the phishing related campaign. So those metrics can help them to understand, yes, this is really cool, and the employees are really well understood the online threats what is coming, and based on that the business owner can take a decision. So those kind of small KPI you can create for each and every 9 steps what we have talked.
Okay, so moving on, Arul, so like, how can one protect themselves from the phishing emails?
If any, yeah, if anyone want to protect themselves from the phishing mail, in the sense, they have to so all the phishing mail, it looks like more legitimate. Okay, my suggestion, first see who is sending that email, who is receiving the email, who is available in the CC. And sometime in my organization, even my as a founder, so my email IDs are used and sent to some of the employees, like, okay, I'm in the urgent situation or something. But the organization employees well known about the email structure what we are following. So keep eye on what is the email structure you are getting. If some employees are getting direct email from me, in the sense whether he is receiving the emails from such kind of the highest personality or not, that you need to understand. It's not tempt to, like, okay, they are the boss and they are the team leader, because of that I need to respond them immediately, like that. So double check the email IDs, double check the scenarios before sending. If it is some teammates or some team leads based emails are coming, in the sense, check them with a WhatsApp, check them, call and confirm, then you can respond to the email. Because the phishing emails are always tempt to do some action. So tempt to do some action, in the sense either clicking the malware or sending the money, or any other data they want to get from you. Like, we are changing the password, we are in the production, so we want the password, like something. So those kind of critical actions, before taking the action, kindly double check with along with your colleague as well, so that you can be avoid the same.
Okay, okay. So Arul, just because we have like much less time, so we'll just come to the end of this live session. Do you have anything to anything else to say, tell Arul?
In my view, okay, it's a really great session. Thank you so much for everyone who is attending this good session. We'll be sharing all these tools, like what is the strategy we have discussed, that we will share with you. At the same time, we are going to share you some more resources as well, whatever we have created in the previous days, and we can definitely, you can definitely make use of it. That is a last word from me, Nisha. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for this live session, Arul. So, guys, as we near the end of our broadcast, let's recap the key takeaways. So, by following all these 9 cybersecurity blueprint we have outlined today, you can achieve peace of mind during the holiday season and beyond. It's all about staying informed, being proactive, and staying one step ahead of potential threats. So we are really grateful for all your participations today, and we encourage you to share all this knowledge of gained today in this live session with your friends and family. Remember that really cybersecurity isn't just for the holiday, it's a year-round commitment to protecting your digital life. Stay connected with us for the future cybersecurity updates and resources. And most importantly, have a safe and enjoy your holiday season until next time. Thank you all. Thank you all.
Thank you
Thanks,
so
Arun.
much. Thank you, team. Bye.